Olivia Sprague here. You beat LC State at home. How good did it feel?
I don't think you can describe it with words. I think our reaction tells you enough how important that was to us. And we came out and we just did our business. We were fearless, and that's what it took.
You only lost a couple games this year. Southern got you once, but you got them at home.
Yeah.
Eastern got you once, but you got them at home. And now LC State got repaid today.
Yeah.
That had to feel good.
It is, especially since we lost there's two big games we lost, Eastern and SAU, and they were kind of right back to back. Not back to back, but in a row, and it was like, kind of felt a little demoralizing there for a second, but it was like, we came out today, we're like, win or lose, we're in the same position. And it's like, let's go out there and be fearless, and let's show them that we can compete. Not only, like, we're meant to beat these people, but we came out, did our business, and that's what we needed to do.
You personally, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. You just seemed so confident on the court tonight. Just talk about your play.
I think the reason I was so confident is because I have people around me that are so confident in me and in themselves. I had no doubt if I missed a shot, that ball was falling into someone's hands.
Yeah.
And, it's one thing when you have that chemistry and endless support from the coaches and your teammates. And, it's easy to go out there and be like, I own this place.
Yeah. You guys held them, LC State to 40% shooting. I'm trying to remember numbers, like under 25% from three. They're one of the best shooting teams around. You guys did at times it didn't feel like it, but you guys did a really good defensive job against them. And then you out-rebounded them.
Yeah.
You guys had 13 offensive rebounds. Those are huge. Just talk about you guys' defense.
First of all, I want to say that was our focus. We knew that if we went out there and we defensively took it to them, then we would come out on top. Secondly, rebounding on the defensive end, we knew if everyone boxes out, it didn't matter who got the rebound, it was if we got the rebound. And that's a direct quote from Joy Lease there. So the focus was, boxing out, getting a strong rebound, holding onto it, because they like to pick and dig at it after, The third thing I want to say is that those offensive rebounds go down to straight grit from our posts. Yeah. They go out there and they know that what their job is, and they're going to body people and they're going to go after it. Same thing in practice. I've been on the other end of it. Yeah. And I don't like it sometimes, so I can't imagine they do.
Olivia, I got to ask, there's one thing that I think you guys are particularly good at as this season goes is next play. You're a basketball player. You know what I'm talking about. You have a turnover, you miss a shot. You guys are really good at putting it behind you, really quick and getting on to the next play. Just talk about the mentality of this team like that.
You're just hitting on everything that we were focusing on. That was a big thing, is mentality. We want to go out there and we want to leave the next play behind. Even if it was great, we can celebrate it, but we got to move on to the next. Can't celebrate too long because then they're going to punch you right in the face on the next play. So the same thing goes for the other end of it. We get it. It's part of the game is missing. It's a game of odds, and a lot of times you're on the under end of that. So
exactly.
You just got to move on and go to the next play, and sometimes you can make up for it, but sometimes you can't, and that's how it goes.
Talk about Oregon Tech basketball, 11 a.m. game, and the fans and all the kids and all the energy in the gym.
It was the same thing. Actually, last year we played at 12 a.m. last year against Walla Walla, and I remember thinking, man, no one's gonna be here. Wrong. Fans were here, and I think if you play, they'll come, and they're endless support. And now to say about the kids, shout out to all the elementary schoolers, because they brought the energy. And, it's a cool thing to play in front of a crowd like that. That's, the future.
Exactly.
That could have been instilling passion into someone, or, new dreams and stuff. And that's something that we had the honor of doing.
Talk about you guys. I don't know whose idea it was, but after the game, you guys went over to those students, the school kids, and thanked them and shook their hands, and they got so excited. Whose idea was that?
That was just a collective. I think we all have a good understanding of how important that was to us. It's, I think that there was a little bit of, everyone thought that they would come in here on 11 a.m. and it would be easy for them because we have a hostile crowd sometimes. We got that endless support. And I was like, that didn't change at 11 a.m. No matter if it's 5:30 or 11, we're going out there and playing, and there's going to be a crowd. And those elementary schoolers really brought it.
Well, thanks for giving us a couple of minutes. Congratulations. Big win. Come back out tomorrow and finish this thing up.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.